Did anyone see that press conference by the so-called FBI? Something's wrong. I know I shouldn't do this. I'm risking an awful lot to go up against this FBI, the MAGA FBI. Something's very wrong with what I just heard. I mean, I watched it. I was hoping that they had caught the bastard who shot Charlie. So we saw a video of a person jumping off the roof. It looked very legitimate to me. However, there was no rifle in his hand. Now, the Mauser does not break down very easily, incidentally, for those of you who know weapons. Something's wrong with the whole thing. They're trying to claim he removed the barrel from the Mauser and fit the receiver and stock in his backpack and barrel in his pants leg all in 2 seconds. It is not easy to remove after reinstalling and remain accurate. We are not hearing or seeing reality. And by the way, the photo of the rifle allegedly left in the woods has the barrel installed. So we're supposed to believe a guy is on the run after killing Charlie Kirk, and he pauses in the woods to reinstall a barrel, and then he leaves it for us to find, the FBI to find. I don't believe a word of it. I shouldn't do this. I know I'm putting myself at risk.
Every single official Israeli account started parroting the idea that Charlie Kirk was a martyr for Judeo-Christian values. Please completely forget the fact that just before his death, they were calling him anti-Semitic. This was in Media Matters, this is in the Times of Israel, and this is in the New York Times.
I have less ability sometimes online to criticize the Israeli government without backlash than actual Israelis do. And that's really, really weird.
Forget about that. His body wasn't even cold when they started pushing the narrative of the Judeo-Christian values that bind Israel and America.
I'll tell you one thing. We're fighting on the battlefield against the terrorists and winning. And he was fighting on the battlefield of ideas. And I think he was winning. He was going to win. That's why they shot him.
Again, Likud, this is the party of Benjamin Netanyahu. They say throughout his life he was a staunch supporter of Israel. He knew the difference between right and wrong, good and evil. Remember, they're framing this as a civilizational battle of good versus evil. The righteous Judeo-Christians who preserve Western values and Western civilization versus the barbarity of Islamofascism. Now, why is it important to emphasize this point? Because the idea that Islamofascism was the ruin of Western civilization was actually losing popularity among the right wing.